Everyone, this is Maureen Gary, your women's health and fitness expert. Today we're going to be making what I like to call skinny lasagna. It's a quick, very simple, fast meal for lunch, and you can make it at home. You can put it in a container and take it to work. It's something that's very portable and super fast, and that's what I love about it. I don't like to make lunch a big deal out of lunch. It takes too much time in the middle of the day. So one of the things I like to do is use leftovers. And I've just made the greens right now so that you could see. If you're taking this to work, don't worry about it. You don't have to have it all warmed up like this. But if you happen to be at home, you can take the greens that are already cooked out of your refrigerator, put them in a pan. I have beet greens in here, and I also have kale. I like to mix my greens just to get a variety. And I also use the stems of the beet greens, so you don't have to throw all that away. You know, there's a lot of nutrition in the greens. Don't just use the beet itself. Then you can use some organic marinara, some kind of pasta sauce. If you don't have organic, don't worry. Just make sure it doesn't have additional sugar, things that are not a recognizable ingredient that looks like a healthy ingredient. So pour in pasta sauce to your taste. I like to estimate everything. I sort of cook like a grandma. I don't really measure, but it looks like the amount of sauce I like, maybe half a cup, something like that. Then you would warm it up. Takes a couple minutes to warm, not very long. Then what I do is just put this in a bowl. There's your base. The pasta is not in here. This is why it's skinny, because you don't have the high carbohydrate meal that pasta usually is with lasagna. You take all the yummy flavors. You take the ability to have that sauce, that cottage cheese, that spicy, flavorful cheese that goes with lasagna. But you don't have to have the extra carbs in there, which will drive up the calorie count and will also drive up your blood sugar and make it not a very slimming friendly meal. So this is why it's called skinny. Now I also have non-organic cottage cheese, and I wanted to just point out to you that if you don't have organic, what you want to do is buy non-fat, because a lot of the hormones are in the fat. So if you take just the as much fat out as possible, you'll take a lot of the hormones out as well that you don't want, pesticides, things like that. Then you just put on the amount of cottage cheese that you like. Yeah, that looks about right. It's all, remember, just sort of to taste. And then I like to put on the flavorful cheese. And what I have chosen is Asiago. You can choose Parmesan, you can choose Romano, any of the sort of hard Italian cheeses that will have a lot of flavor. And just grate probably about 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending on your tastes. Just give it enough, don't overdo it. I give a little sprinkle like that. And if you have some black olives, that's always nice. What I wanted to do today was add a little, because we live in Hawaii and the avocados are phenomenal. I wanted to add a little bit of avocado on here just for a little extra of that satisfying fat, because you know the fat will keep your blood sugar stable. It will be much more satisfying than having the carbohydrate that would be in the noodles. So this will last longer in your stomach. Your energy will be more stable throughout the afternoon. You won't get that after lunch slump that a lot of times you can get with a higher carbohydrate meal. So I'll put on a few slices of avocado, just however much you like. And if you don't like avocado, don't worry about it. It's kind of, I know, a little unusual for an Italian meal to have avocado on it, but hey, you can do what you like. And there you go. That's the end. That is the end of making lunch. So our skinny lasagna to help you have a nice tasty meal and a beautiful bowl. And that just took a few minutes. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.